Most SKYE players think this agent is about flashing and healing. It's not. It's about enabling. And if you don't understand that difference, you're just throwing utility into the void and hoping something happens. What's up guys, KJL here. A few months back, I dropped a full breakdown on how to play Fade. The response was insane, so we are keeping the series going. Today, it's SKYE's turn, and I'm going to be honest with you. SKYE is probably the most misunderstood initiator in the game. Not because she's complicated, but because she requires something most players don't want to do. Play for your team instead of yourself. In this video, we're going through everything. Her abilities, the most common mistakes, how to play her on attack, how to play her on defense, and the mindset shift you need to actually get value out of her kit. And at some point in this video, I'm also going to talk about something I've been using in my own sessions that's genuinely helped me apply all of this in real games. So stick around for that. If you're new here, subscribe and hit the bell. I'm building a full initiator guide series and the next one is already in the works. Let's get into it. So first, let's take a look at who is SKYE and her identity as an initiator, how different she is from any other initiators. I would say SKYE is an altruistic initiator. SKYE is designed to work as a duo with your entry duelist. Her role is to create advantage for the duelist, for your jet. It's really about like being with him and setting him up for success. You're the wingman of your duelist. You know, you're setting him up and like he's getting free kill because of you, you know. In comparison with Sova, revealed from far away, like backsighting here, you just be here. In comparison, when you push with SKYE, you're already inside the smoke and flashing out in order to push with your jet and shit. And this is what makes her different. You're way more aggressive than any reveal initiators because you're flash initiators. And the fact that you can get informations out of your kit makes her way better in ranked. SKYE might be one of the best solo initiator in the game because you can play her like for yourself and for the team. SKYE is different from any initiators you play, and I really want you to put that in your mindset. I want you to have a mindset shift when you playing SKYE. Like every utility you're doing needs to have a purpose. Every SKYE ability is so valuable and can get you free kills. Like everything can get you kills. If you just throw it with no purpose, you're wasting kills, literally. And I want you to imagine that for your next ranked games. Now let's get through the whole kit of SKYE. So we'll start with the flash, because the flash can get insane value on both information and killing. You want to master that ability really quickly. We can apply the golden rule back in the days. It's the first flash is for information, the second flash is for killing. And as long as you only have one flash in your kit, this flash will serve for killing. If you have two flashes, you can use it for information. If you only have one left, it's for killing. I don't want you to waste the second flash on information. Like just imagine you're in ranked, you just used one flash and like they're playing default. And now you're gonna use this second flash in main, for example, and imagine you just like get people. Like there's actually people here and the flash give you this information because you wasted both flashes on information. Now you have nothing to pick off and like actually get kills. That's the golden rule I want you to follow in every ranked sessions. Now we're gonna get through like the flash techniques. Before we continue, I want you to understand the concept of flash zones. Flash zones are areas of the map where basically if you're getting blind or if you blind someone in this area, you could just get killed or get a free kill. So this is long corridors with like no escape. Like imagine you're just picking elbow and like there's a guy flashed in this area. This is a free kill, right? And this is because A main on Sunset is a flash zone. When you think about it, you have multiple flash zones in the game. Like really just like B main also on Sunset. If you blind someone here, bro, he's dead. And before you play any flash agent in this game, I want you to understand this concept of flash zones so you can identify those flash zones. Imagine I blinded someone top mid. he's dead, because top mid is a flash zone. So yeah, I want you to understand this concept, because now you know where to use your second flash, because remember, your second flash is for killing. If you want to kill people, we're gonna use the second flash in the flash zones. There's multiple flashes you can use. The first one is just like popping it around, like maybe behind you, or just like here, and like it's really the most basic one. You just like pop the flash here. This is really good if you want to peek out of smokes, for example, or like just around the corner like quickly. This is the fastest flash you can do as a SKYE player, but also the one that lasts the least. As you can see, there's a little bar. When you pop flash like this, if you pop the flash while you're on the first part, it blinds for 1 second, and if you're on the second part, it blinds for 2.25 seconds. So the good thing about this pop flash is that it's like really fast, and if you master it out of smokes and everything, like people can't dodge it. Like it's impossible to dodge a really good pop flash from SKYE, but the problem is it only blinds for 1 second. Considering that your guns is getting out really slow, it might be a problem. So it's ready to get 1 kill and rotate. You can't get multi-frags on that, you know? You're gonna get traded if you go for more than 1 kill with that flash. Now, before we continue, this next part actually ties into something I've been using lately, and I think it's going to resonate a lot with you. Because here's the truth. Everything I just explained, understanding it is one thing. Actually applying it in a real ranked game in real time, that's where most people struggle. And that's actually where a coach would come in. But good coaches are expensive. We're talking anywhere from $30 to $100 an hour. And honestly, not everyone can afford that, especially when you're still climbing. So when I found Hako AI, it genuinely caught my attention. Hako AI is an AI companion that watches your screen in real time while you play. It sees exactly what you see, positioning, your utility usage, the situation unfolding on screens, and gives you contextual feedback and tactical suggestions on the spot, like having a coach next to you without the price tag. And you don't need to pause the game or switch windows. You can talk to it naturally, just like you talk to a teammate, and it responds. What should I buy in the second round when we won the pistol?
Full armor plus Spectre.
It also reviews your performance after the game, so you can actually go back, understand what went wrong, and fix it before the next sessions.
Using that Odin at a tree with your haunt was genius. It really locked down the space. Since you're playing Fade, try to rely on your utility to clear angles instead of peeking first.
That's the kind of feedback loop that actually accelerates improvement. I've been using it with my own code, link in the description. Download Hako AI through my link and you'll get a free 7 days Ultra membership instantly. And if you enter the code KGL directly in the app, you get 10,000 credits on top of that. It's free to try, no reason not to. Alright. Back to the guy. The second most famous SKYE flash mechanics is the wall ride. SKYE flash is just like go forward whatever you do. You see, it goes forward like every time. You can actually launch it on the wall and it's gonna ride along the wall and then continue with the same angle you're gonna pop it. It's really geometry. It's really good because now you can pull up your gun and shoot at the same time if you do it correctly. You can pick angles with like the flash at the same time, you know. And now I can shoot with the flash. This is like just geometry. Like you see this angle right here? This is a really bad angle and it's not gonna curve as much around the wall and it's gonna blind me. This is about wall ride. You want to have the correct angle so it acts like a one-way flash because like it's gonna pop really like around. Obviously don't do a 90-degree angle because it's just gonna stick on the wall. But yeah, try to get really like this type of angle, you know? You see, like it pops right here and it doesn't blind me. As you can see, if you do it correctly, it's gonna get on the second part of the bar, so it's gonna blind longer while you have your gun out. This is really like one of the best flash you can do, so and you're almost guaranteed to not blind yourself if you have the correct angle. But yeah, this is the type of flash that's gonna work like pretty much every time. And now we go on to the dog. The purpose of the dog is really to just clear close angles. So while you're attacking, you just want to clear the angles with it. So again, your duelist, which is like you the wingman, you know, you're the wingman, so you're just clearing close angles. So now the duelist can just dash in without looking anywhere, you know, and like focusing across her. This is what you want to do. Defense, from what I've seen from the pros, this is the same thing, but it can be used for yourself a little bit more. I've seen pros dogging first for the retake, so now they know where people are and where to flash. So for example, let's imagine you're dogging close city, and now you see someone here, and like he's here, and remember guys, the flash zones. If he gets blind here, he is dead. So now you can flash, and now you know you're like 100% sure you're gonna get value out of this flash because of the information the dog gave you. The only mistake I've seen people doing a lot, and this is one mistake, but it costs so much, is like sending the dog with no intention. Sending the dog without any people following it, like you're just wasting a dog. You can't pick of it because you're the one guiding it, and like they're just gonna break it, and now you have lost 300 credits. It doesn't look like it's a big mistake, but like it costs rounds so much and people don't realize it because like you need to have intention with it. Imagine the jet is following the dog right here. People can't break it. Imagine the jet is picking at the same time as the dog, like the crosshair is gonna be here. And the jet is gonna pick with it and they're gonna get killed. So now they're gonna hide, and now you can get like all the informations you want. You really want to have that combo with your duelist and have intention with it, a purpose. Now we have the heal. Honestly, this is really specific. You won't have values with the heal like every round. Like just keep an eye on your duelist HP. Like just keep an eye on top of the scoreboard on your duelist HP. And yeah, just don't hesitate to use it. Like fuck it. Keep an eye on your teammates' HP. Now for the ult, it reveals 3 people, and if you keep that in mind, you can have really good reads on both attack and defense. And you really again want to use it with your duelist so he knows where to aim, and you can use it for yourself. Because it's gonna reveal 3 person, you can use it and combo it with a flash, because people are gonna look at it to shoot it. Obviously they don't want to get blind, but then you can use the flash because they're gonna look at it, and now they're just gonna get fully blind and you can pick of it. This is the way of using your ult for yourself. Now you can use it for information. The ult is gonna tag 3 people and like the 3 closest enemies. So now imagine you're playing default, you can go into spawn and ult from spawn, and now you can see which one of the side is stacked, because like there's 2 people closest on A side, for example, so you know it's stacked. And now you just go onto B side, which is the side with less people, because there's only one trail going onto this B side. And of course you can use it for entries, like just ult to get all the information on sites. Because it scans the 3 closest person, it's really good for entering. So for example, if you rush B, you're gonna ult. Normally a site is occupied by 2 to 3 enemies if they're not dumb and if they don't stack it. So this is perfect for your ult. And now you can just ult and flash with it, and you have perfect entries for your jets because like he knows where everybody is. And yeah, I would suggest you to use it immediately when you have it. Like use it, don't save it for too long, don't try to get the perfect moment for it. It's really a ult, you can use it like every time, like as long as you have it, you can use it. Now I want to go through like the common mistakes I've seen SKYE players doing a lot. The first mistake is to play alone. As I told you, you want to be like duoed with your duelist, more generally with your team. If you're playing alone, you won't get that much value out of your kit. Dogging alone is useless, and the only time you can have value with the flash is for the kill flash, so the second flash. So this is really specific. So yeah, don't play alone as a SKYE player. You're not the sentinel, so you don't want to anchor on defense, you don't want to lurk on attack. You really want to be part of the push. push with your team. The second mistake I want to go through is with like the dog. I call it like the lazy dog. People think a dog can like replace the entry while the dog actually prepares the entry. And imagine your elbow, you're dogging here. And like there's nobody following it and you just lost a dog. And because you think it entries, you think it has value and you keep doing it every time. But you really need someone to pick off it because you won't be able to pick off your dog. Like there's no way if you dog elbow and you catch someone here, you can't pick off it. Like you stunned him, that's good. But like you have to run through here and now he's not stunned. You can't have a lazy dog, you know? You need to have people picking with it and actually entering with it because the dog can't replace the entry. So now we're gonna go through any tips on how to play on attack specifically and then on defense with SKYE. So on attack you wanna call every utility you're gonna go, like you're gonna do and where you're gonna send it. So imagine you're attacking B on sunset. Okay, I'm gonna dog close. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And like nobody left, nobody close. And you wanna call it, okay? And then you're gonna go here and tell I'm gonna flash backside. Flashing now. And now you have a good communication with your team. You need to communicate like that with every ability you're using. I'm gonna ult close, get close. Ready? Let's go. Make sure with the communication that you're telling your teammates how to pick with it, when to pick with it, and any information you're getting with that utility. For the post plant, I would recommend to like fight a bit. Like be ready to fight with like the other flash if you have a flash, and like don't hide, you know. Some people on post plant will hide. Like imagine you planted on B sites and like you hiding in B main. It could be good if they smoke it so you can flash out. But I would suggest to fight on site directly. Like you have the utilities to fight for it, so let's not waste it. You can like pop flash markets. And you know, like don't hide uselessly. You need to fight for space and you know, you just fought for space on B side to plant and then you're just giving out the space and hide. And now they have all the site for free. You need to establish presence on the long term, you know? Like you fight for backside on B, you're gonna stay backside and flash and peek and kill if they try to retake it. So yeah, don't hide uselessly. You're the one actually fighting. Also on attack, as I told you many times, you're like the duo. You're the wingman of your jet. You're gonna set him up for success as much as you can do. And sometimes he's just gonna get killed because he's like unlucky, you know? But you need to refrag him, you know? I want you to be able to smell the booty of your teammate, you know? I want you to be glued to your duelist so you can instant refrag. This is your job as an initiator, especially as a flash initiator. You need to instant refrag your duelist. And as long as you refrag the duelist and or at least play to refrag the duelist, you can lose the round. You're still gonna end up doing your job. This is your job. Now for the defense, I would suggest that you need a plan for every site. Let me explain. You're playing A, they 5-man rushing. I want you to have a plan. The chaos of a 5-man rush won't allow you to think about your utility. You need to have pre-established plan of where you're gonna put your utility, when you're gonna use it, because when they're gonna rush onto you, you're not gonna be able to think like for 1 second. Imagine you're playing elbow and like there's a 5-man rush here. I need you to have a pre-established plan of what you're gonna do. I don't care if it's like pop flashing. I don't care if it's like running back and holding off angle. I want you to have a plan. Same applies for every site on every map. Like be like a robot and have a protocol for each case of the push. Let's imagine you're playing B main, the 5-man rushing on site. Okay, so I know because I established a plan before the game happens. I'm gonna pick with a flash, kill one and retreat. I'm gonna play inside the market smoke And when Reyna blinds out and Jet dashes, I'm gonna wait for the Reyna blind to go out and flash again and pick. Get one other kill and play for the retake city with my dog. This is the type of plant I want you to be using. And maybe sometimes you're gonna get killed. Like, yeah, you're gonna pick with it and you're just gonna get one tapped. But at least you have a plan. And this is really important because sometimes people are not ready for a 5-man rush on their side. Like they're playing B main and like, oh damn, there's 5 men here. What do I do? And like they're just doing like a mix of everything they learned. And this is not good. They're gonna do something like really weird and they're gonna end up not getting value out of anything. So yeah, have a pre-established plan on every site, on every map, so that you're ready for everything. As I told you before, you don't wanna anchor a site. As soon as you get an information of someone, like on the minimap you see people on A, you just wanna run. And fuck if there's a lurker B, this is not your job to catch him. Like rotate and fight with your team. So now I give you some instant tips you can play right now in new games, but on the long term you need to have a complete mindset for your progressions. As a SKYE player, you need confidence. You need to accept that you're gonna take risks, and sometimes it's gonna work, sometimes it's not gonna work. But the most important thing is to have confidence in yourself. If you're getting good value and like you know your util placement is good, it's amazing you flash here because you know someone is here and it's the second flash. So it's your kill flash, it's a flash zone and you get one tap here. It doesn't matter. You need to keep your confidence up because you knew it's a good play. You know it's a good play and I want you to have this mindset. Be confident because you know you're gonna get good plays because you watched this guide and like you got everything you need to know in order to play SKYE correctly. And I want you to have this mindset of I know that my play are good and I know like even if it doesn't work out, it's still the good play. But of course you need to know if the play was actually good. And for that, you need to VOD review it. So on every VOD review, you want to do like, did any of my utility had a purpose, a teammate to pick with it? And this is where VOD reviewing a SKYE gameplay is really good. You're gonna see like everything you need to know and everything you did wrong. So you can keep building up that confidence you need as a SKYE player. Also, people overlook practice. I would suggest you to hop onto a custom game on any map you want, on any map where you want to play SKYE, and just practice the flashes. So for example, hop on Sunset and like practice the flashes I just told you. You know, okay, I'm gonna pop flash here and like see if it's like a good pop flash. See if you did it good. And like right here, the flash popped here, it's not that good. Let me try to get it closest to the angle. Like here it's closer, it's impossible to dodge. Okay, let me practice my wall right flashes so I can pick with it, you know? Okay, it was a little bit too soon because now like the flash popped and I was here pulling out my gun and when I picked, the flash was gone. So this isn't good. Let me get closer. Okay, now it's good. Let me practice where can I fake flash. I want to fake flash in my games because I want to farm TikTok clips. Where can I fake flash? Let's say Beijing, you have someone here because he planted the spike holding you. Oh, I can fake flash here actually and block the flash here and pick with it. That's good. The path of mastering SKYE starts here with my guide. With this guide, you understood what you need to do. Now I need you to practice it and like practice the timing, the coordination with your team. And with that, you're gonna see improvement with SKYE and actually master SKYE in your ranked games and just grind the ranked ladder so easily. You can carry every team you're playing with SKYE as long as you play her correctly. So remember guys, SKYE is the wingman of your duelist with the utility. Every utility needs a precise purpose to have value, and communication with this agent is absolutely everything. I hope the video helped you a bit understanding how to play SKYE and how to play her correctly. I want to do a Sova guide next. Let me know what you think about it. Remember to like the video, subscribe if you haven't. The link to the fade guide is in the description also if you want to master fade. And yeah, remember to subscribe, hit the like button so you don't miss the next guide. See you on the next one, guys.